November 22nd, 1963. A day that began like any other, filled with the promise of a bright future, but ended in a tragedy that would forever alter the course of history. A date forever etched in the American consciousness, a moment frozen in time. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy in Dallas, Texas, sent shockwaves across the globe. The world watched in disbelief as the news unfolded, a collective gasp echoing through the hearts of millions. The vibrant young leader, a beacon of hope for a generation, was gone. His charisma, his vision for a better America, and his ability to inspire were abruptly silenced. In his place remained a void, filled with unanswered questions and a deep sense of unease. The nation mourned, but it also questioned. How could this happen? Why did it happen? The official narrative that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in killing Kennedy has never fully satisfied the public. The Warren Commission's report, meant to provide clarity, instead left many feeling more confused and suspicious. Inconsistencies in the evidence, conflicting witness testimonies, and the sheer audacity of the act fueled a firestorm of speculation. Witnesses recalled hearing multiple gunshots, seeing suspicious figures, and experiencing events that didn't align with the official story. Was there more to the story than met the eye? The questions lingered, gnawing at the collective consciousness of a nation. Could a lone gunman truly have pulled off such a brazen act? Or were there darker forces at play? The idea of a single individual executing such a meticulously planned assassination seemed implausible to many. Over the decades, the assassination has become fertile ground for conspiracy theories. Each theory, whether plausible or outlandish, added another layer to the mystery. Some whisper of government plots, pointing to Kennedy's clashes with the CIA and his attempts to curtail their power. His decisions during the Bay of Pigs invasion and the Cuban Missile Crisis made him many enemies within the corridors of power. Others speak of Mafia involvement, revenge for Kennedy's brother, Robert, cracking down on organized crime. The Kennedy administration's aggressive stance against the Mafia had certainly ruffled feathers. The theories are as numerous as they are unsettling, each one chipping away at the official narrative and deepening the mystery surrounding that fateful day in Dallas. Books, documentaries, and articles have all tried to piece together the puzzle, but the picture remains incomplete. The assassination of JFK wasn't just the loss of a president, it was a loss of innocence for a nation. The sense of security and trust in the government was shattered, replaced by a pervasive sense of vulnerability and doubt. It shattered the illusion of safety and left behind a legacy of suspicion and doubt that lingers to this day. The streets of Dallas, once just another American city, became a symbol of a nation's heartbreak and unresolved questions. The quest for truth, for many, has become a personal crusade, a way to make sense of the senseless and find closure in the face of an unspeakable tragedy. People from all walks of life continue to seek answers, hoping that one day the full story will be revealed, and the enduring mystery of Dallas will finally be solved. In 2017, a glimmer of hope emerged from an unexpected source. The political landscape was already tumultuous, and amidst the chaos, a promise was made that captured the attention of many. President Donald Trump, known for his unconventional approach to politics, promised to release all remaining classified documents related to the JFK assassination. This bold declaration was seen as a potential breakthrough in one of America's most enduring mysteries. The announcement sent ripples of excitement through the conspiracy theory community and beyond. Social media buzzed with speculation, and forums dedicated to the JFK assassination lit up with renewed fervor. Could these files, long held under lock and key, finally shed light on the truth? The anticipation was palpable, as people from all walks of life hoped for answers to questions that had lingered for decades. However, the release was not to be. The initial excitement gave way to disappointment as it became clear that not all documents would see the light of day. Citing national security concerns, Trump ultimately held back a portion of the documents, further fueling suspicion and speculation. The decision left many wondering what could be so sensitive that it had to remain hidden after all these years. What secrets did these files contain? The mystery deepened, and the withheld documents became a focal point for those who believed there was more to the story. What information was the government so desperate to keep hidden? The unanswered questions only served to heighten the intrigue and suspicion surrounding the JFK assassination. Trump himself hinted at a cover-up, suggesting that the CIA may have been involved in preventing the full release of the documents. His comments added a new layer of complexity to the narrative. "I will tell you this, I am very familiar with that assassination and the documentation," Trump stated in a 2023 podcast interview. His words reignited the debate and brought the issue back into the public eye. "I will tell you that there is a lot of information that is very bad for the CIA, frankly." This statement, while vague, suggested that there were elements within the documents that could potentially damage the reputation of the intelligence agency. Trump's statements, while lacking concrete evidence, added fuel to the fire of conspiracy. His willingness to speak out against the intelligence community resonated with those who had long questioned the official narrative. His willingness to challenge the intelligence community and hint at a cover-up resonated with those who had long questioned the official narrative. The idea that there might be hidden truths waiting to be uncovered captivated the public imagination. The unreleased files became a tantalizing symbol of hidden truths, a Pandora's box that, once opened, could rewrite history. The promise of revelation, coupled with the shadow of doubt, ensured that the mystery of the JFK assassination would continue to captivate and confound for years to come. The theories surrounding JFK's assassination are as varied as they are complex. Over the decades, countless books, documentaries, and investigations have delved into the mystery, each presenting its own version of events. The fascination with this tragic moment in American history has only grown with time, as new evidence and perspectives continue to emerge. One of the most enduring involves the Central Intelligence Agency. The CIA, with its secretive operations and shadowy reputation, has long been a focal point for conspiracy theorists. The agency's involvement in covert activities around the world has fueled speculation about its potential role in domestic affairs, including the assassination of a sitting president. Kennedy's relationship with the agency was fraught with tension, particularly after the disastrous Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961. This failed attempt to overthrow Fidel Castro in Cuba not only humiliated the CIA, but also placed a significant strain on Kennedy's presidency. The young president found himself at odds with the agency's leadership, questioning their competence and motives. The failed attempt to overthrow Fidel Castro in Cuba humiliated the CIA and Kennedy, who had authorized the mission. The fallout from this debacle was immense, leading to a shakeup within the agency and a re-evaluation of its strategies. Kennedy's subsequent efforts to curtail the CIA's power and influence were met with resistance, creating a rift that some believe may have had deadly consequences. Some believe that rogue elements within the agency, seeking revenge for the Bay of Pigs fiasco and angered by Kennedy's attempts to rein in their power, may have played a role in his assassination. These rogue agents, operating outside the bounds of official oversight, could have seen Kennedy as a direct threat to their operations and their vision for America's role in the world. Another prominent theory points to the Mafia. The organized crime syndicates of the 1960s wielded significant power and influence, both in the underworld and in legitimate circles. Their reach extended into various facets of American life, making them formidable adversaries for anyone who dared to challenge them. Robert F. Kennedy, JFK's brother and Attorney General, had waged an aggressive campaign against organized crime. His relentless pursuit of mob figures and his determination to dismantle their operations made him a target. The Mafia, known for its ruthless tactics, had every reason to want both Kennedy brothers out of the picture. The Mafia, fearing further prosecution and loss of influence, had motive to eliminate both Kennedy brothers. Their criminal enterprises were under constant threat from the Kennedy administration's crackdown, and eliminating the president could have been seen as a way to protect their interests and send a powerful message. Some speculate that the assassination was a coordinated hit, orchestrated by powerful mob bosses with the means and the ruthlessness to carry it out. These figures, with their extensive networks and resources, had the capability to plan and execute such a high-profile assassination, leaving behind a trail of questions and suspicions. Adding to the intrigue are theories involving government officials and powerful figures who may have seen Kennedy as a threat to their interests. The political landscape of the 1960s was fraught with tension and competing agendas, and Kennedy's progressive policies often put him at odds with established power structures. His stance on civil rights, his attempts to de-escalate the Cold War, and his rumored plans to withdraw from Vietnam made him enemies in high places. These positions, while popular among many Americans, threatened the status quo and the interests of those who benefited from ongoing conflicts and social divisions. Some believe that a cabal of powerful individuals, fearing Kennedy's progressive agenda and its potential impact on their power, may have conspired to remove him from office permanently. This theory suggests a complex web of alliances and motivations, with various factions coming together to orchestrate one of the most shocking events in American history. The truth behind JFK's assassination remains elusive, but the search for answers continues to captivate and inspire those who seek to uncover the secrets of that fateful day.